This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Fast food. That's what we're talking about here today on today's episode. And we're going to rank the fast foods, the restaurants, the types of foods here today. And we hope that those tuning in also drop in. This is going to be a very interactive episode here today. I'm also joined by Arnie there in the chat. Say hi.
Hello.
All right. And then look what I got here. I got us a little tier graphic. This is like one of my favorite types of like YouTube shows is the tiers, right? We get to throw in our opinions, we get to debate, we get to discuss, and we get to rank our favorite foods. So today in the chat, you guys are also going to play a part in this. So be sure to also drop what tier you have. We have A tier at the top, F tier at the bottom, and all the other letters in between. Maybe you're going to get some flashbacks from grade school, but let's go ahead and jump into this. All right. So here we have the foods. We have burger joints here. We have seafood, fast seafood here. We got our 24-hour diners, our Denny's, our Waffle House, etc. We got sandwich places. Okay. How do you like my magic here? My
I like that it just floats.
we got the taco joints. We have fried chicken. Okay. Oh, watch this. I can make it grow. We got pizza joints. Yeah, we are state of the art here on South Central States. And then this one's different from the burger places. This is your dairy places like Dairy Queen, Sonic's. Okay. And we're gonna figure out, okay, after we talk about Chinese and we talk about bagels and coffee, we're gonna figure out what are the A tier types of fast foods and what are the not so A tier. And just to get some things out of the way, we don't promote any particular brand. We're not sponsored by any particular brand, and this is all just in good fun. Okay, so we're just gonna have some fun today with this, and I already see the chat's getting nice and lively here. So yeah, I guess we should go ahead and jump into this. So let's start off with burgers. Burger joint.
Yes.
All right. What comes to mind? What brands come to mind?
In-N-Out. Nothing can beat In-N-Out.
This might end the show right here. In-N-Out's probably like my absolute favorite, even though I'm here in Texas.
See, and that's funny because usually people in Texas is all about Whataburger. And for me, I tried both, but In-N-Out is still my thing. I cannot. In-N-Out is it all the way.
And it's just such a basic menu,
And I think that's why people like Whataburger is because they do have a variety and they do have different options. And In-N-Out literally is just your burger, but how do you want your burger, right? But I think taste-wise, I have to go with In-N-Out.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
But, Robert Topalas out there is yelling at Whataburger. And he's not even from Texas.
Yeah, well, Whataburger's pretty big in Florida. I used to live in
it
Florida.
Really?
Yeah, it's big there. I don't know if In-N-Out made it to Florida yet.
I don't think so.
Let's see. We got Marvin Boer there in Jacksonville saying In-N-Out.
See? But Romy Lou's saying McDonald's.
We're going to get there. McDonald's is another debate because that's McDonald's versus Burger King, right? That's the debate. Which one are you more leaning towards, McDonald's or Burger King?
I think with like the taste of the burger, I really do like Burger King better because it just tastes better. But
flame broiled, yep. Gotta have that flame broiled.
I do like McDonald's because one, they got a budget friendly menu, and two, if you have their app, they have really good deals. Like free
Right.
French fries on Fridays. Okay, where are you gonna get free French fries? Plus, McDonald's French fries all the way. There is no other place that can have good French fries except for McDonald's. So that's a big one.
Yes, I do think McDonald's French fries alone. If we were going to do tiers on French fries, that'd be A tier. That's the top.
See, okay, now Ursi's here saying Jollibee.
Jollibee.
that's
Okay.
that's where I have to, kind of. I don't know about Jollibee. Like for me, the only reason I go to Jollibee is for their pies. That's it. I do not eat Jollibee food.
Well, I think especially for our audience, Jollibee is more of a, it has good memories for them, the
Yes.
nostalgia factor, which does play a role in this because the experience of fast food absolutely contributes to, how you would also perceive the taste of the food. I mean, if I think about like McDonald's and growing up, it's like the play place, right? Getting a toy in the bag. That really influences, your attachment to these particular foods.
Yeah.
So,
And it's true because when I think of McDonald's, that wasn't like an everyday thing. That was like a treat. It was a treat to go to McDonald's. And so that was, I think, with you're talking about nostalgia and memories, that was a good memory because if we did, well in school and did well, then we would get to go get a Happy Meal at McDonald's.
all right. We got some lesser known ones here. So we have Brother Oliver Villanueva saying Sandlot. So this must be more of like a regional, smaller place. Have you heard of Sandlot?
I have not heard of Sandlot. No. And
Let's see.
Robert is out there. Don't sleep on Jack in the Box.
I was going to bring that up because a lot of people, for the most part, Jack in the Box is kind of like one of those third place type of burger joints after Burger King and McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
You have Jack in the Box, you have Wendy's. So
Yes.
those two kind of are more direct competitors. For me, Wendy's, I'm not as big on them for their burgers, the flavor or otherwise, but
Mhm.
back in the day, they had that dollar menu. I mean, the $1 junior bacon cheeseburger, you could not beat that deal when you were in college. And
That's
so yeah, and it was right across the street from our college. So me and my friends would just go there, and I'm not kidding. One of my friends, he bought 10 of those and he ate all of them. I don't know how. And he's probably like 120 pounds. He's a real skinny kid at the time. And he did that.
For me, Wendy's is more about, like you said, memories, because when I lived in the Philippines for about 2 years, that's where all the Filipino Americans would hang out, would be at Wendy's and not McDonald's. So that was a thing for me. And Wendy's, you can't go wrong with their Frosties. Their burgers okay, I guess, but a lot of times people go there for their Frosty, right?
I mean, the Frosty is just the same as the soft serve at
No,
McDonald's, except
it
the
is
machine
not.
actually works.
It is not.
Real
Oh,
quick, we have Flo mentioning Peeps Burgers in San Francisco. So another local favorite.
see,
Do you have
I
any
have
local favorites for you there in California?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's not local anymore. Come on.
Well, it started here, so yes. But no, because I'm not really a burger person, so I usually get it like if I can't get anything else, but I'm not a burger person, so
All right.
I just go for the simple
Let's
stuff.
go ahead and wrap this up. So Romelu says Rallies and Checkers. Checkers is in the South.
We did have rallies.
I might place the curly fries above McDonald's. The curly fries are really, really good at Checkers. We have Brother Robert Tapales, Culver's for those in the Midwest. I think they also do the butter burgers, which are pretty good.
I haven't had Culver's now.
Let's see. Fiegel Brave Bear says McDopo, if no choice. So McDo, that's how they call it in the Philippines.
In the Philippines.
We got another chime in here, In-N-Out from Leanne Navarro there in OKC.
Mhm.
Okay. And Robert DePaula says McDonald's fries. See, everyone loves the fries.
Yes.
Oh,
And that's why
Culver's.
I would give them an A, only because of the fries.
See, I think Culver's though has to go is more of a competitor with Sonic's because it's more of like dessert in mind first. So we'll talk about Culver's probably for that. We have a Shake Shack mentioned here.
Yes.
Of course, Jack in the Box. Another local favorite, Andy's frozen custard. Have you had custard before?
I have not. But you know what's weird? No one's mentioned yet is Steak and Shake. That one's, I think, popular in the northern Midwest, like Chicago area. And that one's some really good stuff because, besides the burgers, they got some really good shakes.
And I've been curious though, because they said they started doing the beef tallow for their fries, which is how McDonald's originally fried their fries, was in beef tallow. So,
What is that?
Beef fat, basically.
Ooh, is that where it gets all the flavor?
Supposedly, I have to try it out. But all right, enough. We need to move on to the other foods. We're gonna be hung up on burgers. So for me, I put burger joints A tier for the nostalgia, for the deliciousness, for the cheap factor, at least at the time. What about you?
Yeah, I would say A also because it's easy to get. There's got to be some burger joint somewhere, no matter where you're at, and just the convenience, I think, is what we would do.
And drop it in the chat too. Where would you put burger places? What tier? Is that an A tier restaurant for you? Burger fast food. And by the way, this is not health advice that you should be eating fast food. I probably only eat burger joint fast food maybe like 3 times a year, to be honest. I don't eat fast food a whole lot. So make sure you keep that in mind. You do?
Hey, if it's too hot and I don't want to cook, yes, I will go to fast food. All
right. So A tier. Agree?
Yep.
All right. So
Okay.
we got our first one on the menu. Let's see. Which one should we tackle next?
I say pizza.
Pizza. All right. Pizza places. So we got this floating around. Pizza places. All right. What comes to mind? I mean, and it can't be like a fancy sit down. We're talking what? Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars. Yep. You know what's funny about the joke with Little Caesars? It's like it's hot and ready, and then people are like, "Well, is it good?" And it's like it's hot and it's ready.
But sometimes it's not about the pizza; it's about their crazy bread. Their crazy bread is good.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the crazy bread is good. It's just bread and salt. It's like salty bread.
No, it's got Parmesan and butter, and then you dip it in the marinara.
Have you ever had bad pizza? I think I've only had bad pizza once in my entire life.
I don't think I've had bad pizza, but Fiegel put in here Marco's. I see that everywhere. I have not tried that. Have you tried Marco's?
I've not heard of Marco's. No.
I've seen it like driving around down here in Saginaw, but yeah. And see, even Rose Warwick said Marco's is the best pizza. I think I got to go try them.
All right, let me pause this chat because it is going off. So we have All right, the big rivalry was Domino's versus Pizza Hut. Which one did you lean on?
I think I was more on Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut had the meat lovers pizza, and I love meat. Oh, they put in their Costco pizza.
Costco. And that reinforces the point too that cheap pizza is still
for
good.
$1.99.
Sometimes the cheaper the better. Like, yes. If you had like really expensive pizza, you're like, this better be better than Domino's. Otherwise, like, what's the point?
Oh, yeah. So pizza, Costco or Sam's is for affordability is what Leanne said. Oh, but Ren's put in their mod pizza. Have you ever had mod pizza?
What is mod pizza?
So I think it's a version of this other pizza place I used to go to in California where you have just the dough and you can literally pick all your toppings. So it's like a Subway, but for pizza.
Oh, that would be really cool.
You can put whatever toppings you want. It's unlimited toppings. You only pay the one price of the pizza. And it's like a personal size pizza. It's not like a big one.
All right. Big third place. Papa John's.
Papa John's, yeah.
Yeah, Papa John's is good, solid. Their selling point is the real ingredients, and then you always get the garlic butter.
Yes. Have you had Shakey's? Fiegel Brave Bear said Shakey's Pizza in the Philippines. I knew they used to have Shakey's here in California when I was younger because that was our go-to place was Shakey's, but it closed down, so I don't know.
Okay, so for Shakey's, is there a particular difference since it's in the Philippines?
No, I mean, in Philippines, they get a lot of the American restaurants there too. So it's the same one that we had here. Oh, but you know what? You can't talk about pizza if you don't talk about Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Right? Tell me you did not go to Chuck E. Cheese when you were a kid.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't associate Chuck E. Cheese with the pizza. Associate it with the arcade games.
Oh, but there is a question, Brother Andre asked, which is the best frozen pizza? I
The
don't know.
best
Did you ever heard
frozen.
of Papa Murphy's?
I haven't. Off the top of my head, there's Red Baron, which I think is cool because it harkens to military aviation, and then
Okay.
you have DiGiorno's, right? It's not delivery,
DiGiorno's,
it's
yes,
DiGiorno's.
DiGiorno.
Yeah,
Yes. Uh-huh. Oh, people. Oh, Ryan is throwing out Sbarro. Sbarro's got some good pizza too.
yeah. Sbarro is. I know a lot of military bases have Sbarro. I never quite knew how to pronounce this, so I hope I'm saying Sbarro right.
Yeah, Sbarro. See, and look at that. Rome did put in Chuck E. Cheese pizza is delish. I mean, I don't even remember eating the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. I just remember going there for the games. But you had to eat pizza.
All right. You know what was a big game breaker for pizza was CC's because it was like a
Oh, yes.
$3.99 buffet back in the day. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But I mean, their pizza's okay.
All right. We need to finally place the pizzas on the list. So also in the chat, be sure to drop in where would you put pizza joints into the chat. Gosh, I feel like this might be.
See, I don't know. I think it depends because when you're by yourself, it's hard to do like a pizza joint because you get a whole pizza, right? Unless you do your Costco, your Sam's Club, then you only get a slice because most places don't sell it by the slice.
I think it's A tier for me. I would put it up in A tier just for the memories because get-togethers. After you would have a soccer game, then the team would go to Pizza Hut or
Oh,
the
Faith,
book it.
Faith Perez
You'd
said
read a book.
C. Faith Perez said C.
C. What? C tier.
For pizza. Okay, so Brother Matt said, anyone know about Peter Piper? Yes, Peter Piper was a cheaper version of Chuck E. Cheese. It was. It was. Oh,
All
see? Ursi also
Ursi,
said C for
C.
pizza.
We have Rose Warwick with the
It's like
B.
B. Yes.
We've got C for CC.
See,
Let's
I
see.
agree
We've got
with
an
that.
A here
I agree with that.
from Ryan.
Have you had bowling alley pizza? Because according to Brother Andre, it is scrumptious.
Bowling alley pizza.
Hey, when you're bowling, you have no choice, right?
I wonder if it's the bowling lane oils that contribute to that.
That's gross.
All right. So it looks like the chat's knocking us down a peg. So it can't be truly A.
Robert's saying A. Oliver's saying A.
But we see a lot of B and C.
A and C.
I would say B.
I say let's meet in the middle. Yeah, let's put it on a B.
It's looking like it's a B tier. All right. Next one. Oh, let's do fried chicken.
Okay.
Make this bigger.
Brother Oliver says, I think everything is at A tier because, he loves to eat. Wait, before we go to that, don't you want to do a thinking cap first?
Oh, yeah. We are at the time. So hold your horses. Or if you want to go ahead and vote for what you think fried chicken is, you can drop that in. Well, maybe later so I can see it. Let's jump to our first thinking cap. Which lemon lime beverage is the most popular in America? Is it A, 7-Up? Is it B, Starry? Is it C, Sprite? Or is it D, Mountain Dew? Drop your letter into the chat. Oh, maybe we should.
You're going to have a hard time with this one.
Yeah, the letters of the tiers and the letters of the thinking cap.
You're going to have a hard time with this one.
I'll have to figure this out later. So I'll have to figure out where in the show this happened. But the best Sprite is from the tap at McDonald's because it hits different.
Actually, anything from the tap, because even like Coke on tap is different than from the cans and stuff.
Yeah, and it's odd too because it's just they mix the syrup and the carbonated water on the spot.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why.
Okay.
All right. Let's jump back into it.
Yeah.
We're talking about fried chicken. We're talking about Popeyes. We're talking KFC. We're talking about Church's chicken. Okay.
Louisiana. Don't forget Louisiana.
Louisiana chicken. Yeah. That's different from Popeyes.
Popeyes, Church's.
I know, because Popeye's chicken kind of markets itself as like the Louisiana kitchen.
Yes.
So it's a different restaurant. Okay. I would place Popeye and KFC at like A tier. I mean, I don't know what they do. I don't know what's in that batter, but it is amazing.
Yeah, I mean their batter is good, but I think like going for fried chicken as a whole, that's not an A for me.
Yeah, the herbs and spices.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is really just chicken. And then you'd get some of the sides, mashed potatoes, the biscuit. Hey, warning: do not eat a biscuit without having a drink nearby. They
Yes.
soak up all the saliva in your mouth, and you're gonna choke. Actually, had
Yes.
that happen. True story. I was eating a biscuit, no water, anything. I choked, and actually came out my nose. This is the
See,
worst experience ever. Is
Melissa
biscuit
put in there
related.
Cane's. Cane's is also chicken, even though it's not fried chicken because it's tenders, but it's still chicken.
Yep, Raising Cane's. For me, Raising Cane's. Gosh, my son would put Raising Cane's as A tier. I kind of put it maybe in D tier. It's just too
No,
plain
it
for
is
me.
not that bad.
I think the sauce is too plain, in my opinion.
You think so? But that's
Yeah.
like that's their go-to sauce. Okay, people are putting Jollibee for chicken because I know people go to Jollibee also for chicken, but I don't know.
You know what? I'll give it that. I'm not too big on the burgers at Jollibee.
Yeah.
But the fried chicken, the Chicken Joy, yeah, the Chicken Joy is really, really good. If you never had it before, and you like fried chicken, you definitely got to try it.
Ooh, Crizel put on there, Church's chicken tastes like Jollibee and Popeye in one. So I guess she likes Church's chicken.
Churches, no way. Come on now. No, it does not.
See, and Fiegel says best biscuit is from Church's.
Best biscuits from Churches, really? I would have said Popeyes had the best biscuits.
I don't know if I had the biscuits at Popeyes. I think the only biscuits I've had is KFC, but you always got to have it with gravy. There's no way you could have biscuits by itself.
All right. Does
Ooh,
Wingstop?
does Wingstop? They want to know, does Wingstop count?
That is different, though. Yeah,
But it's still a
wings.
chicken place. Like I would do Wingstop over all of these other chicken places.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstop. I do like Buffalo Wild Wings a little more because of the just you can watch like sports the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we got a local favorite here in
Which
Hawaii. They have Zippy's fried chicken. I used to live in Hawaii. I don't remember this one.
Zippy's is a restaurant. Zippy's is more of a Denny's, but they just have a variety of meals.
Speaking of locals, Lisa's. That's here in DFW.
Yes. I've seen
Really
that
good.
one.
Yeah, they're real solid. I think they're close to like Church's chicken and how it tastes.
Okay. Koopy Poons puts Walmart has the best biscuits.
Walmart,
had their
really?
biscuits.
Man, those are some tall words. Walmart has the best biscuits.
Yeah, it says do not eat biscuits without honey. So I say either honey or gravy, but yes.
Roy Francisco says slim chickens for people on a diet. I don't think that's how that works.
Is
Roy.
there such thing as slim chickens?
Yeah, it's called slim chicken.
Oh.
I don't think that's why it's called that.
Hey, you never know. Hey, if it makes you feel better, that's okay.
Oh, have you ever had chicken and waffles? Someone brought that up. You ever had that before?
No, I have not. I mean, like we have a Roscoe's Chicken in California, which is known for their chicken and waffles, but I have not gone there. And I know my family loves to go there, but no, I don't do chicken and waffles.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with chicken and waffles. I'm like, do I eat these together? Do I roll it in the waffle and eat it like a taco? Like I don't really know what to do with chicken and waffles.
Ooh, Renz doesn't like Jollibee. He says no for Jollibee because every time I go there, the thigh part is not available.
Yeah, I think we know why. The
Because
Filipino
everyone else is
community
getting it.
does not like the white meat pieces.
Mhm. So Gus, they in Memphis they have Gus. I've never heard of Gus.
No, I haven't heard of Gus either. So,
Ooh.
all right. Oh, and I agree with Leanne.
What did
It's
she
its own
say?
category when it comes to wings. Yeah, we forgot wings, but I think in general, I think I would put wings close to. I would put it in A tier. I love wings.
Yeah, I could do wings for an A tier, but since we're talking about actual chicken, for me, I mean, chicken is a C for me, but that's just for me.
All right. Let's wrap this up. Fried chicken. Go ahead and in the chat tell us what you think, what tier it belongs. For me, I would probably say B or C for me.
Yeah, I'm more of a C because, like I said, chicken's not my go-to.
Yeah. It's good, but yeah, it's usually not first on my mind when I think of like grabbing some fast food.
No.
So
Oh, Victor said babes. That is some good chicken, but I don't consider that fast food though.
it's
I
all you
consider
can
that
eat, I think, isn't it?
restaurant.
You just keep
The sides is all
requesting it.
you can eat, but the
All
chicken
right.
is not.
So we got a B tier from brother Andre Silva, A tier from brother Matt.
Oh, Jane said A.
A
Chicken.
yeah. Beagle Brave Bear, A. Brother Oliver Gabertina, A tier for chicken. So I'm
We
thinking
got
this.
some B's. We
Yeah,
got
we got
some
some
B's.
B's. So I think this would probably be a solid B.
All
B
right,
plus.
we'll struggle. Yeah, we'll go with B, even though I think it's a C, but that's okay.
All right. Next.
Oh, Pollo Loco. Forgot about that one.
Oh, let's do taco places.
Taco.
That bigger.
Okay, so
So
of course you got your Taco Bell.
Taco Bell for me is A tier.
You think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely A tier. I mean, just thinking about when I was in college and they were always creative, Crunchwrap Supremes. I mean, it's
That's
the
true.
same, it's like the same 5 ingredients, but then they rearrange it in different ways and make new things. And then the Baja Blast. How can you not love Baja
That's
Blast?
true. I can't drink the Baja Blast because they don't have zero sugar, but my nephew's that's his go-to all the time. We'll always go to the Taco Bell happy hour where Baja Blast is only $1.
All right, so this was always my thing. It was always the I think it was their steak burrito at the time, and I would dump like 9 fire sauces into that steak burrito and eat that, and it was always amazing. Maybe didn't feel amazing afterwards, but the taste was always amazing. I give Taco
Okay.
Bell that.
So there's Taco Cabana also, right? Jane said Taco Cabana, and then Oliver Gamartina is asking if Chipotle and Qdoba is taco. I say yes because
Yeah,
you know
it
our
is.
taco
I would
places.
consider that.
But have you guys ever had Baja Fresh or Rubio's? See, those are good taco places.
All right, tell me
Rubio's
about
is
those.
more
I've never
fish
heard of
tacos.
those.
So Rubio's is more of fish tacos, and so it's really good. They have the fish tacos and shrimp tacos and all that stuff. And then Baja Fresh started in California, and that one is like everything's made fresh, so you don't have anything frozen or anything like that. And you know they have their burritos and their tacos and everything like that. So
That's
yes,
definitely on the opposite end of the spectrum from Taco Bell if they make it
yes,
fresh.
totally different.
And how can my friend, Brother Ren, say Taco Bell is vile? How could he say that?
Taco Bell is what? Oh,
Vile. You're hurting me. That hurts.
Oh, there's Lolita's Taco, which is local to San Diego. Yes, Lolita's is actually pretty good.
Look at this, Brother Andre Silva. 7-layer burrito at Taco Bell. That's right. 7 layers. How can you go wrong with that?
I don't know.
So for me, Taco Bell is A tier. So, yep. Just like Brother
Hey,
the guy said.
and a lot of people's
Taco
bringing up
Bell's A
Jack in the
tier.
Box, the Jack in the Box tacos with ranch. Taco, the taco at Jack in the Box is not bad because it's fried, so it actually tastes pretty good.
All right, we have V. Taco Bell is just okay, but once you have actual and real Mexican, you won't go back. Might as well make your own, like birria tacos. All right, so Taco Bell is authentic American Mexican food.
Tacos from food trucks are amazing, according to Faith, which I agree. I think that's true.
We got Chewy's here. Taco Cabana is good. I've had Fast Taco. It's terrible.
I've never had that one.
Out of all the cheap taco places, it's really Taco Bell, and everything else is just not good. Oh, and then we got Ren saying taco in a gas station is S tier. That depends on the gas station. I'll say that.
Is S like all the way at the bottom? Or is that all the way at the top?
No, S is like above A. A lot of tiers you sometimes use S for the top of the top tier.
Oh, I don't know. The only thing the one thing I do like about Taco Bell though is their cinnamon twist.
Oh yes, you're
Because
right.
nobody else has that, so that I like.
So V says she'd rather have Torchy's. Yeah, Torchy's is just fancier Taco Bell. Let's just be real.
I don't know Torchy's. Okay, Brother Andre said Fuel City Tacos.
Fuel City Tacos, yeah.
I don't know about
so
that.
that's in line with the gas station tacos, but
Yeah.
like if the gas station is QT, I don't know. I've had QT tacos and they were not good. Although I've never had a bad tamale ever. All right, so we need to wrap this up.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Buc-ee's. Yeah, can't forget that. But we need to wrap this up. So
Okay.
I would say Taco Bell puts it in A tier, but I think there's just so many bad taco restaurants for me, fast taco, that it knocks it down a peg. I do still like it. For me, it's a B tier.
I don't know. For me, tacos, because it gets kind of messy, and when you're on the go and driving, that's not something that you would want to have. So I would say C for taco places for me. I mean, you would have to sit down and have a taco.
Right.
So
yeah, I can. Well, that's why you get the burrito and then you just learn how to.
Yeah, no,
It's all
no.
self-contained.
Okay, Faith said D. I wanted to say D, but I didn't want to be that mean. But if Faith
D,
is
she
saying
does
D,
not like it. Yeah.
Johnson family saying D. See?
D is probably the grade of the meat they use too. Joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
So D, yeah.
Jane
No.
says F tier. We have an F tier.
Brother Romy said D. C. So we're getting C's and D's. So I would be generous and give it a C. Everyone else is saying D. So you decide because you just love tacos.
All right. We had a few say A tier for the Taco Bell, but we do have some that it's just not universally loved. So yeah, I would say C tier.
C. We'll go to C, even though
All
we
right.
have a lot of D's. Okay.
Let's go to the next thinking cap.
Yes.
All right. What is the most popular fruit to add to lemonade? Is it E, watermelon, F, strawberry, G, mango, or H, peach? Drop your letter into the chat. I'm going to have to, at least this is E, F, G, and H.
Yes. It's only the first one you're going to struggle with.
F. No, F. There's no E tier. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Let's see. When it comes to fruit, I just like straight up lemon. So for lemonade.
No, I love mixing different fruits with lemonade. And it just depends on the mood I'm in.
Let's see where we're at. So we could see we got a fair distribution on our board, but all right, let's move on to the next one. All right, you pick which one you want to talk about.
Let's go with the burger with the ice cream. Because this is not your burger joint now. This is like your Brahms, your Dairy Queen, right?
Exactly. Yes. Brahms,
A&W.
A&W, yep. And if they're Culver's, people mentioned before. Culver's,
yeah, and I think this is where Steak and Shake would also fall into because, besides the burgers that they have, they are known for all their different types of shakes.
Yep. Okay. So fair enough. I mean, for me, the Sonic burgers are pretty close to A tier. Sonic burgers are really, really good. Their desserts also really good because they got such a massive menu. So Sonic's is close to an A tier restaurant for me. If we're just talking about these types of restaurants.
What's funny though is I go to Sonic all the time. I've never had a burger from Sonic. I would always do their Coney Island.
When I played rugby, right, I met this guy. He was eating a jalapeno bacon cheeseburger, a double one, before a rugby game. And I'm like, "Are you seriously eating that?" And he's like, "I always do that."
Ooh, Rose Warwick put in Freddy's. Have you been to Freddy's?
I have not been to Freddy's yet. No.
The only one I've seen is the one in Waco, and that one's actually pretty good. I had Freddy's, I think, in Arizona. I think is where I had it first. But Freddy's is actually pretty good too, and it's about the ice cream. It's not really about the burgers and stuff. So, yeah, Brahms' quality of food and affordability. That's why he gave it an A. I agree. When I took my nephews to Brahms, because we don't have that in California, they loved it and they always wanted to go back. And they're like, "Oh my goodness, I can have a banana split for like $3. Do you know how much that is in California?" And so I think, the whole Brahms thing, I have to agree.
I think we're kind of spoiled here in Texas because, Brahms is always just there. And I noticed that that's pretty common from people who visit out of state is that Brahms is like one of their favorites. Now, have you ever had custard ice cream?
I have. I think I can't remember. Yes, I have.
What's funny? Some places cannot call their ice cream because it has too much air in it. You ever heard of that?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did not know that.
Dairy Queen, one of their products, they couldn't call it ice cream because it had too much air in it. But that doesn't really matter as long as it's good, right? Sometimes you're trying to aerate the flavors is what you're trying to do. But let's see, what else do we have? Shake Shack is the best. I haven't had Shake Shack yet.
Shake Shack is good. You should really. No. Shake Shack, that's more burgers. It's not really an ice cream place. It's Steak and Shake that has ice creams. So
Shake Shack it's in the name. It says Shake Shack. You would think it's a shack full of shakes.
It's not. It's not.
We got Dairy Queen from Figo Brave Bear. They have Dixie Queen. I never heard of that. That's new to me.
I've never heard of that one either.
Ren's brought up Cold Stone. Does Cold Stone throw burgers on the?
No, so Cold Stone is more. If you're talking of an ice cream place, I say more of Cold Stone.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah, their competitor would be Baskin Robbins.
Shake Shack got the Dubai chocolate shake, But I don't think Shake Shack has a lot of shakes. That's the thing. Milkshakes for Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hub Cup. Hub Cup hamburger. I've never heard of that. That's in Little Rock. Never heard of that one.
Let's see. Oliver Gabrantino, brother Oliver's asking, it's been a while since you've been to Sonics. Do the workers still use roller skates? Some do.
I haven't seen them. Some do, but I haven't seen them here. The one in
some
California,
do.
they still do.
I wonder if that's on the I wonder if that's on the application. If you could check that box.
If you know how to roller skate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see. We got a greeting from Alyssa from DC. Thank you for joining us.
Since you're reading that, we also have DJ. I don't know if you see it, David. He's from California. He used to be in San Diego. I don't know if he's still there, or he's in Temecula, but DJ's there too. So, hi, you guys.
Okay, looks like he's going to visit us here in October. Well, you can check out Brahms. You can see why everyone out of state loves Brahms when you head over here.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and wrap this up.
So those ones, I think with that one, it's more of a sit down. I don't think you can get that to go, like especially like with Brahms and everything like that. I think that's more of a sit down place. All
right. So if we were going to finally rank these, so off the top of my head, like Sonics, I do have fond memories of going there. Not always my first choice, but the quality of these, ice cream burger joints tends to be pretty good. I'm having trouble if this should be A or B tier for me. What do you think?
I think it should be A because you have the variety, right? You could go there for ice cream, you can go there for food, and so it's up to you. It's up to you to decide which do you you can have it all as opposed to just burgers only or ice cream only. So I would say A.
Would you consider McDonald's one?
No, because like you said, their soft serve machine never works. Hey, but you got to give it to McDonald's because their McFlurries are good.
Yes, they are good. When that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to limit the supply to increase the demand. All right, let's see what people are voting. Okay. We have Rose Warwick with C. We have Brother Andre Silva with B.
V saying B.
B tier. All right, we have C from Ron Seaman. We have B.
No, but look at Oliver Gabrantina's in A and Karomi. So hey, I agree with those two. See, that's why we get along because we
so it's not really universal. So I would say this seems more like a B tier.
You think so? Fine. I will let it go down to a B tier.
All right. B tier.
Okay, people are saying they're hungry now. I'm hungry too. See, these are ideas for lunch, right? So we know where we're gonna go.
Well, Fiegel Brave Bear, he said he's on the road to Montana, so he's probably passing a few of these places.
Yeah,
although
maybe
it starts to thin out quite a bit when you start heading out west. All right, I guess I'll pick the next one.
All right.
You know what? Since we're talking about having a battle, why not bring up the battle foods? Since we're talking about Waffle House, we're going to talk about 24-hour diner breakfasts.
Okay. So you've got your IHOPs.
Yep. Denny's.
Waffle House.
Waffle House is A tier for me.
And this is where Zippy's would fall in.
What is Zippy's?
Zippy's is the one in Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had IHOP in Hawaii. That was the first time I encountered it. When I first had IHOP, I was like, wow, they got different syrups. Like that blew my mind as a kid. Yes. So as a kid, IHOP would have been A tier for me. Although now as an adult, I'm like, maybe not so much. And do you remember when they were IHOB? When they were trying to remarket as the International House of Burgers? Do you remember that?
Oh, I do remember that by now. Oh, Black Bear Diner. That's right. Do you guys have that here?
I have not heard of Black Bear Diner, no.
Okay, because we do have that in California. I don't know where else. I wonder where Sister Rose, where she would find that. But Black Bear, yeah. It's like a nicer version of IHOP, I guess.
All right, so IHOP and Denny's are in competition with each other. Which do you like more?
I would go with Denny's, I think. I mean, because IHOP is good if you really want the breakfast food, if you want the waffles, their crepes and stuff like that. But if you want more of a variety, I think Denny's has more options food-wise. So it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about breakfast, I'd say IHOP all the way. If you're saying food in general, I would go with Denny's.
All right, so I'm gonna explain why Waffle House is A tier. If you have never had Waffle House, you need to experience it at least once. Okay, two main reasons. Number one, hash browns scattered all the way. So they serve hash browns and they have different toppings. But the secret is to get it all the way. You will get a massive pile of food. The other one, I credit this to my friend, brother Sean Weir, who's a minister there in Florida. Back when we were in college, he would order the all-star breakfast, which was a waffle and then a breakfast. And what he would do, it's like an egg and bacon breakfast. He would take that entire breakfast, put it in the waffle, fold it up like a taco, add the syrup, and then eat that. I thought he was crazy for doing that until I tried it. And now anytime I go there, that's something that really tempts me to have again.
And there's another one I have to throw in the mix. I don't know if anyone from my California folks have been there. It's Norm's. We had that in Southern California, and that was like a 24-hour place also. And so that would be a go-to when you're done with Disneyland, and then all of a sudden you need something to eat. Norm's was a place to go.
All right, let's see what the chat is saying. We have Andre Silva, Black Bear Cafe. We do have a Cracker Barrel for A tier from V.
Okay.
How dare you? How dare you degrade Taco Bell and then put Cracker Barrel up at the top?
Hey, but look, Brother Andre also said IHOP, especially when the kids eat for free.
Oh yeah, that's true.
See,
yeah.
I never could take advantage of that because I have no kids. But yes, it is. They do. They have kids eat for free after a certain time.
That seems intentional because when I was a kid, IHOP made a big impression on me as a kid.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of leaned towards it. I didn't know Jollibee had breakfast.
I didn't know that either. Like I said, I don't go there, so.
What is the Jollibee breakfast?
I don't know. It's probably a burrito of some kind.
All right. Brother Matt Bungai says Denny's for the nostalgia is the only thing they had at Anchorage at the time because he's from Alaska. So yeah, that does play a role. It's like our memories of these places. So V says there's actually a Black Bear Diner in Burleson and Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have to check it out because I live near.
You should. It's pretty cool, and it's got a big black bear in the front of the restaurant.
All right. So let's start voting on this. Where are we going to place 24-hour diner breakfast tiers? So for
are
me,
we doing breakfast, solely breakfast?
I mean, it's all over the place because Waffle House also sells, like a steak dinner, although I would never get it. Waffle House is A tier for me, but the rest kind of, drag it down a little bit. So it's not necessarily my favorite. I think overall, it's probably C tier for me.
See, yeah. Ooh, and Ursi was saying Pancake House. Have you had Pancake House? That's pretty good too.
They have a bunch of them. They have Huddle House. I guess they have Pancake House.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to ride the coattails of Waffle House. There's only one. There can only be one.
And you know what? To answer your question about Jollibee breakfast, they have Tocino and Longanisa. So
that would be good. All right, let's see. We got some votes here. V gives it a B.
There's
Rose
some D's
gives
in
it
there.
an A. Rome gives it an A.
Oh.
Neil Vaughn gives it an A. We have a C from Andre Silva, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm seeing a lot of A's. People like A's.
No,
A's
keep reading. There's a lot of C's and D's down there showing up.
We got a D from Ryan.
Where's Ryan
womp,
from?
Womp, womp. Yeah, let us know where you're from, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, let us know where you're from. I agree with you, though, Ryan.
Anyone from the South is like Waffle House all day. All right. Johnson family A, Jane A, Romy with a C, Fredolin with a C. We got B, C. This seems like we got some A, we got some B, we got some C. This seems like it might be a B tier.
Hey, we got some D's too, so.
One D, an outlier. So I think this is probably a B tier. You think it's a C? I say it's a C, but I'm willing. If y'all agree with me, I'm fine with that.
I say C.
C. All right, we'll put it in C. Okay, you upset V. She says it's better than tacos. We put it on the same letter, on the same level. But brother Matt says breakfast at any time is top tier.
Oh, so Ryan said D for Dallas, so I guess he's from Dallas.
Dallas. Okay.
All
right. You got to move on to the next one.
Wait, did we do our third thinking cap?
Oh, you're right. Well, it is that time, so let's go ahead and do the third thinking cap.
Do the third one.
All right, what do we got here? What is the most popular iced coffee drink globally? Is it J, the frap? Is it K, the the latte? Just kidding.
It's frappe, latte.
Oh, it's frappe. I
I'm
didn't
s-
know that. Is it L, the Americano, which is just watered down cappuccino? Or is it M, macchiato? Drop your
Mhm.
letter in the chat.
And remember, this is globally. It's not just people who drink Starbucks. This is like including people from like Italy and all that stuff. It's globally.
Oh, that changes it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
My favorite would have to be the heavy cream latte. If you ever get a chance to go to Starbucks, ask for the heavy cream latte. Hot or cold. Amazing. All right. We're going to drop back to our tier list, and you're going to pick what we're going to talk about next.
Okay, what do we have left? I can't see.
We got the seafood places, we got the sandwich places, we got Chinese places, and we got your coffee and bagel places.
I don't know. Let's go with coffee. Let's go do coffee.
All right. Coffee places. Starbucks.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yep.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. Einstein's, right? You mentioned that before the show.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Hey, you cannot laugh at 7-Eleven coffee, okay? Because they've got a variety, and hey, way is like half the price of a Starbucks coffee. 7-Eleven.
If I go to 7-Eleven, I'm grabbing an energy drink. I don't know.
No, I'll do Slurpees, but no, I'm telling you, they got some good coffee. See, 7 Brew. Oh, 7 Brew is another one. That's like what's the other one? Dutch Bros. 7 Brews.
Really? I haven't had 7 Brew. I had Dutch Bros. For me, I'm more of a coffee purist. I don't like flavored coffee. So
Scooters. I've never heard of Scooters. Where's Scooters at?
they actually have a Scooters here in whatchamacallit, in Cleburne, actually.
Okay.
Down the road from me, of all places.
Buc-ee's. They said Buc-ee's still Seattle's best. Wawa.
Right.
Have you been to Wawa?
How can we say Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's has like everything. It is like a mall. It's a gas station. It's a mall with a gas station, basically.
Okay, they said Pilot gas stations have amazing coffee. You could tell Brother Andre's on the road all the time if he keeps talking about gas stations.
A lot of these gas stations are now doing the whole beans, and then they grind it.
Yes.
And they do it there on the spot. Yes.
7-Eleven's doing the same thing. That's what I'm telling you. 7-Eleven's got some good options.
Yeah, I gotta have heavy cream in my coffee though, so that's the only thing.
I'm trying to think if they have that. I know they have regular half and half and stuff, but yeah.
All right, Tim Hortons. It just now started arriving, I think, in the northern states. Have you had Tim Hortons?
I had it in Canada. I haven't had it in the States yet.
Yeah. Oh, I would say Tim Hortons is really good too. Yeah. And Caribou is also another coffee place. Also,
I haven't heard of that one.
It's almost like the burger, and it's like the distant cousin of the burger and ice cream shop, the bagel and the coffee shop.
Okay, but what about Ren's? He puts in there Copico 3-in-1.
The 3-in-1 from the packet.
It's like a packet, yeah.
Let's see. They have Wawa mentioned by Brother Oliver Villanueva.
Yes, I saw Wawa when I went to Canada. When I went to Toronto, I did see a Wawa.
Okay. All right. So let's see what other people are saying. Let's see. We do have a lot of gas station. I feel like gas station should have been its own category at this point.
Yeah. Oh, but you know what? Rose Warwick said McDonald's coffee, but you have to ask them to make it fresh, and they will make fresh pot for you. Love their coffee.
I did not know that. Yeah, I've bought in the McDonald's coffee from the store, and it's actually pretty good. Yeah, you wouldn't think, but it's actually good.
What I do at McDonald's is I tell them no salt on the fries, so that way they cook you a new batch of fries, and then I ask for salt later, and they get mad at me. Hey, but at least the fries hasn't been sitting there. It's it's fresh.
All right, we do have a little off topic, but on topic. Turkish coffee. You ever had Turkish coffee?
I've never had that. I just saw it right now. No, I have not had that.
It's strong. It's pretty good, but I gotta have my heavy cream, to be honest.
Okay.
I love heavy cream. All right, let's see. What can we arrive at with the conclusion? Let's try to place this in a tier. I mean,
I say coffee places are A.
I like meeting up at coffee places and just like hanging out, if you just want to chill plate, because usually they set them up nice and comfortably, but Dunkin' Donuts is not set up that way.
No.
So I think because there is Dunkin' Donuts and it's not, the same, it's a B tier for me. What about you?
I like I said, I think it's A. You guys chime in what you all think. Rome did put something in there. He says next episode, best gas station rest area, but it can't be Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah, because Buc-ee's would easily mop the floor with everybody.
Yeah, it would. But yeah. See, so there's a lot of A's. What?
Yep, we got an A from
D?
Johnson family. D from Andre
D?
Silva.
And Rome, what? Are they not coffee drinkers?
Yeah, they must not like the experience. All right.
Must
We do
not.
have, man, this is the most polarizing.
Yeah, because it's going all the way from A to D.
Yeah, we got either A or D. We got a B. We do have V in the middle with a C. See, Starbucks is on par with Taco Bell. Exactly.
Who said that?
V. She gave it a C, but she also mentioned earlier she got mad when we put breakfast places with taco places.
It ain't go-to. Okay, so it's not a go-to place. I guess that's why they're rating it lower. So it's not a go-to place to go eat. I think coffee places is more of convenience, of more you need to have coffee when you're driving. So, yeah.
All right.
Well,
so
it's funny. Husband and wife has 2 different grades. Diane gave it an A.
yeah, even though it is like way up there, it's not like universally loved. So I'm thinking either B or C.
I would give it a B because I wanted an A, but I'll go down to a B for that one.
But we do have a few C's, so and we had some pretty strong D's. Like
no, we only had 2 D's.
Yeah, but the other ones didn't. Well, no, Taco Bell did have a few D's and F's. So yeah, yes. It probably has to be a little bit higher than that. So yeah.
Yes. So I would say a B. Say a B.
All right. We got a little bit less than 10 minutes left. I say we go for sandwich shops.
Okay. So hold on. Do you know why Diane gave it an A?
Why'd she give it an A?
Because her husband said she has coffee problems. He's throwing you under the bus, Diane.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. So sandwich places. Okay. Subway. You know what? The fact that you don't have the $5 foot long, it's like that's really hurting you.
Yes. It's $6 now. They do have $6. You have Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, yeah.
Jersey
Mike's. Yep.
That's the other one.
You know, for me, I know when I was younger, Subway was like A tier for me. I just loved it because you could put in whatever, and I always went all the way with the sandwiches. Yes. What about you?
That was another thing. And like I said, I think I did the $5 footlongs during college because when you're in college, you can't really afford to eat a lot of stuff, and so I would do that over fast food. So I do like sandwich places.
All right, brother Oliver Villanueva says Firehouse. Yes, I agree, and they got all the hot sauces lined up. Although now I cannot do the hot sauce.
Quiznos, because I like Quiznos because I think they were the first ones that would actually cook it for you. You put it in toast it.
So yeah, V agrees with you. Quiznos and Firehouse subs. Rome brings up a place on the East Coast called Zero's Subs. I think there's a Zero's in downtown Houston. I wonder if it's the same thing because that was also really good.
Oh yeah, which I forgot about that one. Which brother Andre?
Which is good, yeah, and I think that's the appeal of the sandwich place in general is that you can kind of make it however you want, and if you rate it an F tier, you're like, well, that's on you. You made that sandwich.
What about Togo's? Does anyone remember Togo's? I don't know if that's a California thing, but we had Togo's, which is like a higher version of a Subway.
No, I haven't heard of Togo's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So for me, if I were going to rate sandwich places, also Robin Hood, for those who are in the military, sandwich places are A tier for me.
You think so? I don't know. Those are really
because you can make it exactly how you want it.
That's true, but really not my gut, but if I had other options.
And when you get your recipe right, it is the best. And if you get it wrong, that was your mistake.
And I think also because with the sandwich place, it's just like your taco. If you're driving, that's hard to eat. You can't do that and eat at the same time.
Yeah.
See? Yep. Okay, we're getting C. We're getting B. We're getting C's and B's, A
All
or
right.
A.
Yeah. Andre with the B. We have Rose with the C. Oliver agrees with the A. All right. I can already see like this is not going to be A tier. It's not
Okay.
universally loved.
Does
Renz gives it an F. What
does
is
he not
this?
eat sandwiches? What does he eat?
What is this? What is an F tier sandwich? See,
I
now
don't
it's your
know.
fault. You made that sandwich.
Maybe he just didn't go to the good ones. I do see a lot of B's. So B's and C's. Can
B,
make it at
C,
home. That's
and
why
an F.
you can make it
Are
at
we
home.
really going to let the F make this a C tier?
No. So I think B. I think I'm okay with B on this one.
I got to fit this somewhere. We ran out of B tier space.
Yeah, I say B is good.
All right.
There you go.
So we got it in B tier. All right. So we're going to have to wrap this up fairly quickly. Your choice. You want Chinese or do you want seafood?
Let's go with seafood because Chinese is only Panda Express. What's better to do?
All right. Fast seafood. The running joke is like, who's keeping these places running? Because nobody really wants to eat at them. But every time I go to like a Long John Silver's, I'm like, oh, I actually do really like fish and chips. This is good.
I do. And Captain D's is really good too. I first tasted Captain D's when I went to Jacksonville, Florida. And then I was like, oh, they have some here in Texas. So Captain D's.
All right. I think hush puppies are divisive. What's your opinion of hush puppies?
I don't eat it. It's because it's one of those, just like your biscuit, where you got to have a drink because it's kind of dry-ish. So I go really just for the fish and chips. And then in Captain D's, they got the fried okra. So that's my go-to when I go. Instead of French fries, I'll do fried okra.
I absolutely love hush puppies. Yeah.
Rome said he's keeping Long John Silver's open.
You're the one responsible. They should be thanking Brother Rome there.
Fish and chips in Florida is good. Yeah, see, so I agree.
I didn't realize that there were two. I always thought it was just one, but there is Captain D's and Long John Silver's.
Yeah, and Captain D's, like I said, is pretty good. I mean, I kind of prefer it over Long John's. When I was a kid growing up, it was Long John's because we didn't have Captain D's. But now I like Captain D's.
I honestly cannot separate the two in my mind. I can't distinguish which one was which.
Okay, well, there's a Captain D's on the 20 just in case you need to go.
Let's see. Neil says none of these are real seafood since he's from Maryland. What do you mean? Then what are we eating then if it's not real seafood?
That's true. That's true. Because Maryland's got some good seafood. You always got to do that. Okay, well, we got to grade this now because you're running out of time.
All right. So, not my first option. I know Brother Rome's going to say
it's not my first option either, but it's also not my last option. When I am craving seafood and I do need something fast, then I will do that. So I would give it a C. For me,
I would give it a C too. A C plus, an optimistic C is what I would give this one.
That's what I would do. Okay, while we're getting them to try to figure out what they want to grade it, do you want to do the answers for the thinking cap?
Yep. I hope you know the answers because I don't.
I know the answers.
All right. So what is the most popular lemon lime beverage?
So the most popular in America is Sprite.
All right. That should have been pretty easy.
It is Sprite. Yep.
All right. What's the most popular fruit to drop into lemonade? I would think strawberry.
It is strawberries. I mean, except next week we're going to make it with watermelon. So y'all tune in next week because we're going to make beverages next week. But strawberry is the most popular to put in lemonade. Yes.
I see what you did there with that tie-in.
That's right.
All right. And then lastly, what is the most popular iced coffee drink globally?
Globally, it is the Frappuccino. It is the Frappuccino. Yes. Because Italians love the Frap. So
I've seen a lot of C. C is jumping out all day for this seafood.
Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, C for seafood.
Yeah.
That's good.
Jane says sashimi. By the way, QT now says sushi if you're brave.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
All right. So this brings us to the last. Fast Chinese. And that's
like your Panda
Express, Chowking maybe. Other smaller joints. I mean, it's kind of fast food. Yes. Yeah.
For me, honestly, that's an A because if I don't feel like cooking but I want real food, then I will go to Panda.
Orange chicken's A for me, but I don't digest Chinese food very well for some reason. But
yeah, so and they're crab rangoons. So I grade. Ooh, Chowking. Oh, I forgot about Chowking. Yeah, I did forget about Chowking.
But yes. Although it's been like 20 years since I've had Chowking, so
yeah. See, everyone's saying A for fast food. Well, everyone that's been grading it.
I would say B. but
I
you
say A. Oh, sorry, there's already 3 A's. So
I'm seeing, yeah, I've seen quite a bit of A's. Tokyo House,
yeah, because
Sarku at the
like I said,
Mall.
it's good food if you don't want to cook. You know what I mean?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's comfort food too. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of A's, so
Yeah.
we're gonna end with that. So here is our click it
Leaderboard.
around. Here's our final list here, so you can see we got no D or F, a whole bunch of B and some C, and this I think this looks about right for
Yeah.
what people have graded. So,
What people
all
don't
right. We thank you for joining us on this episode. Be sure to tune in next week because we're going to be back.
Do you
in
want to pop up the leaderboard while you're doing your closing?
Yes, real quick. So here's a leaderboard. You can take a look. We'd like to thank our INC radio station manager, Brother Wally Tarai. I think you're better at this than me. Can you take over?
Yes, Brother Wally Tarai, our INC radio station manager, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Irano Manalo, and of course, our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you all for tuning in. See you next week when we make drinks live. And if you want to taste it, come to Fort Worth because, we will have it samples for you to taste.
All right. Have a good one.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth.